Ooh. The Nook. What is the Nook? New scythe that are worse, so they're just basically currency. Gonna have to sell them? There's something funky going on over here. No, can't activate it, or almost looks like some sort of golem. There's a door here. Loading. Which leads down to a gate that it doesn't look like I can get through. Alright. And then this one over here, I don't think I can reach, because there's something... There's that sphere there. I got a feeling that's another thing that I'll eventually get an item to interact with. Alright, cool. So this area is checked. Not able to do anything else here. Let's continue.
I have to go alone. This is no place for a horse.
Yeah, on the stairs, I know. There we go. Back into Bane's Wood. I can't apparently go over that small cliff, even though I can jump giant massive areas. Ooh. There's a noise here, some sort of sound? Yep. What is that? There's some sort of treasure up there. But again, I feel like that might be something I might require, because I don't have I don't have a ranged weapon of any kind. So another thing that I probably need an item for. I got a feeling that's going to become fairly common right about now. Yeah, and this is the building I started in. Okay, so let's move on. Head back towards that gate and continue towards the next objective. Ooh. World got pretty pixelated for a second there. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but... Ooh, treasure. I really like the way this game feels.
Go alone.
Ooh. Another blue one? Oh, a blue item. I keep hitting tab to open the inventory. I don't know why, but that just seems natural. But it's not. Yeah, it's way better. Let's equip that. And finish. Just want to make sure that I actually equipped it. Yeah, I did. Okay.
This is no place for a horse.
Ooh. Sometimes the camera gets a little weird on me. I have a hard time seeing where I am. It gets all flipping back and forth and I get disoriented. Overall though, I feel like this game does feel good. Like it's got a great... I don't know. I feel like I'm running on a pretty fast horse and it feels like a good game. It's got great game feel, I guess. Game feel? Ooh, I herded a bunch of these guys up. Hey, don't run away. Wow, that dash actually works pretty good. That's the first time I've got to use it, I think. It allowed me to close the gap and finish that guy. Even though I think he was running back to spawn because I pulled him too far away. What do we have here? So run up wall, grab on here. Run along wall to over here. Where do I go to? Another one of those things. I don't know what that is, but I got a feeling I can't continue. And oh wait, no, wooden beam. Wall run over. And wall run over. Made it. But there is still that blue thing. and level 2 boots. Lower defense, but minus wrath cost, I think is what it said. Cool. Ooh, some sort of golem? Crushed in the grass, or smashed up in the grass. A lot of running around in the open. It feels like this trail to the first dungeon is a little long, but at the same... oh, almost missed something. At the same time, it's a very nice exploration. I think the only reason I'm complaining about it is because of the video. I feel like there's not a lot going on, and I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm riding along. It's pretty entertaining, I suppose. But that's not the necessarily... it doesn't make great video footage, but that doesn't mean it doesn't make great gameplay. Another garbage scythe. I'm not a fan of that mechanic. I'm gonna be honest. This idea of like giving you stuff, like, I understand the value in collecting gear. I mean, collecting gear is great. I feel like I'm rewarded when I find the stuff that I want, and I feel like I have... yeah, this is somewhere I'm not supposed to go, so let's go check this out. Ooh, if I don't get turned around. I feel like, you know, collecting gear is great, and the fact, you know, you find good gear, you find bad gear, and you get happy when you find the really good stuff. You're like, yeah, sweet, I got this epic whatever. But the finding of just garbage gear, it just ends up being like a... you have to just trade it in for gold. And it gets fairly annoying when it's like, yeah, another level 2 scythe, that should be a reward, but instead it's not. And I mean, you know, basically, if you look at it as just like, oh, well, it's just gold, you know, just in a different form, then sure, it's a fine game design, but in some ways I feel cheated, whereas if I just got gold as a reward, I think I don't know if it would be more valuable, but I think I'm maybe a... no, I wouldn't be more excited with gold. I'm just trying to think through my thoughts here. It just... when I see a level 2 scythe, I'm just like, yeah, great, whatever, another level 2 scythe. Although I guess if it was gold, I would just go, yeah, great, 20 gold. Maybe there is some value to the item, now that I think about it. Because on the flip side, just getting gold wouldn't be very rewarding. It wouldn't be an interesting experience for the player. Is this the way I came? No. Okay, I am going the right way. I don't know why. Normally I don't get flipped around in games, but something about this camera, I keep getting disoriented. What is up here? This is something I haven't seen before. If I'm... shift? Oh no, yeah, I remember this from the tutorial area. Logs you jump on. I thought I was going to swing on it for some reason. What was the button to drop down? Control? I can't remember what the drop down button was. I know there is a drop down button. What was it? E? There we go. E. Action and smash! Ooh. Nice. Level 2 green hammer. So I mean, like, that's a rewarding moment. When I got that green hammer, you know, I'm like, oh man, that's a green hammer. That's pretty sweet. It's way better than what I have on now. It's different though. It's a different experience than just... it's different from DarkSiders 1, and I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. It's just, it's a little weird to get used to. I would say overall I'm not a fan of the whole design of here's a bunch of loot, you know. I see value in it, but it's... I feel like there's better ways of doing it, I think. Even just, like, I like the Zelda format of, like, you better yourself not by... there's a maker here fighting stuff. Oh, help, Karn. I need to talk to this guy for a quest. Okay, I guess I'm helping him fight. I just... like I like Zelda's format of like, you know, not giving you tons of items, but giving you just impactful items that make a difference in the environment. Whereas when you get into equipment grinding, it's just it's just personal preference too. It's just a different design of game.
The tales be true. A rider has come to the realm.
Not another one.
You're the Nephilim, the one they call Death. How did you get here?
Took a wrong turn. It appears I'm stranded here with the rest of you.
If you seek the cauldron, you should know that it fell to corruption fair long ago. I can still feel the fire itself rumbling deep in the earth.
I'll take my chances.
I want to point out this guy looks almost like an ogre to me, whereas all the other makers I feel look somewhat like giant dwarves. So before we click on the blue one that I've started to learn is, you know, important information or quest lines, let's just ask him some of the white
No
text.
different than the others. Less pleasant on the eyes, for one.
I could say no less for you. Folks around town call me Pup or Lad, but I prefer my own name. Karn.
Pup it is, then.
As you will. Matters not to me.
Fire of the
Why
Mountain?
not restore the fire yourself?
I came here just for that purpose. Figured I'd pop the cork, so to speak. Be the hero. But the cauldron is locked up well and tight, and the way through is swallowed by fire. You look capable enough. Perhaps you can find a way. I'll wait here and guard the entrance.
Your shaman has offered me a talisman if I bring her the materials.
You'd be wise to accept then. Her craft is mighty powerful.
Where do I find Stalker's bone?
You'll find stalkers prowling the cauldron. Should be simple work, if your name is any indication.
Okay. Oh. Thanks, friend.